Alright, so this is take 4 on this video because I can't seem to properly explain how to complete a square. So let's try this again. So convert the surface 4y squared plus z squared minus x minus 16y minus 4z plus 20 equals 0 to the standard form, classify the surface, and graph it as best as possible. So what we're going to do first is we're going to move some of these variables around so that they're together. So we got 4y squared. We're going to take that negative 16y and put it next to it, minus 16y. And then we're going to go z squared minus 4z. We're going to set that equal to x minus 20. We're going to put those on the other side. We'll worry about those later. So we got some squares to complete. So we're going to take this 4 out first. Equals y squared minus 4y plus z squared minus 4z equals x minus 20. So I hope that if you're in Calculus 3, you know how to complete a square, but I'll explain it to you anyway. We're going to take this negative 4, we're going to divide it by 2, and we're going to square it. So basically, we're turning this into y squared minus 4y plus 4, but instead of writing all that out, we're just going to write it down as the square value. So 4 times y minus 2 squared. That's the exact same value as this, okay? Well, once we complete the square. So now that we did that, we're going to have to add that over to the other side. So we added a 4. We're going to have to multiply it by this 4, and we're going to add that over to the other side. We'll do that in a second, though. And then same deal with this one, z minus 4z. We're going to go z minus 2 squared. So that's basically the entire square completion that we're going to have to do. So that equals x minus 20. So we added 16 to this one. We added 4 to this one. So we're going to have to add those to the other side. Plus 4 plus 16. Wow, look how convenient that is. It cancels itself out. Isn't that great? So now we've got 4 times y minus 2 squared plus z minus 2 squared equals x. Isn't that pretty? So this 4 right here, we don't want that there. We're going to divide by it. So now we've got y minus 2 squared plus z minus 2 squared over 4 equals x over 4. Now it's pretty easy to tell that this is in our elliptic paraboloid formula, which is y squared over a squared plus z squared over b squared. Oops, sorry, getting off the screen. Equals x over c. So there's y, z, and x. So this is h. Well, I guess it's not necessarily h and k, but you know what I mean. This is going to be where the vertices are. They're going to be at 2 and 2. And this 4 under here is telling us that it's going to be extended along the x, or the z-axis, rather. So we're going to draw our 3D plane. Isn't that pretty? We've got x, y, z. Make sure you label that. Your teacher will take off points. And then we're going to go 1, 2. 1, 2. Our vertice is at 2, 2 in the positive direction. And then I'm going to apologize ahead of time for my drawing because I am not an artist. There we go. It's going along the x-axis because it's equal to x over c. And this radius right here is going to be 2. And then this radius right here is going to be 1. And this is at 0, 2, 2. And there you go.